Joining us now. Aditi, thanks for joining us on the show today. So overall it's come in minus 0.26%. There is a sharp contraction in the food prices, which, of course was expected. But your first take on these numbers that have come through?
Thank you. So the number which has come in is lower than what we had forecast. We had expected that in the month of September we were going to come back from the deflationary zone to a positive YOY inflation on the WPI side. So from what I heard you say right now, I think the sort of moderation in month-on-month terms in food prices seems to be higher than what we had penciled in. And last week also the CPI data did give a positive surprise. So there also the month-on-month moderation in the headline CPI inflation was better than what we had penciled in. So just need to see the underlying disaggregated data for the WPI to understand whether it's similar reasons or different reasons that have led to this lower than expected WPI inflation. Having said that, in any case, over the next month or two, we do expect the WPI to come back to the positive zone.
Where do you think the miss has come versus your own expectations? I don't know if you can see, the numbers on your screen. Manufactured, for instance, is minus 1.34. The all commodity index is down 0.5% on a month-on-month basis. Where is the miss versus your own expectations?
I think primary has come down sharper than what we had penciled in. Core seems to be broadly in line with what we had put in. And in terms of fuel and power, we just need to check whether the LPG change has led to a moderation the way it did for the CPI. So possibly, sometimes what happens is that the WPI, what we notice for a couple of commodities, couple of indices is that it takes a little bit of a lag to update, and in the revision we find that it's updated to the correct number. So when there is an upswing in commodity prices, sometimes the initial WPI doesn't pick it up and it gets picked up in the revised number. So that may be part of the miss, but yeah, it's mostly coming from the non-core side, which is lower than what we had penciled in.
I think fuel has gone up on a month-on-month basis. The fuel inflation. So do you think then it's reflecting the cut that we're seeing in the LPG price, or not yet? It's likely to come through in the revised number.
So that might be part of it. I think that might be part of the September numbers already. And secondly, it would be the food which has come down faster than expected.
All right, got that. Aditi, we're going to wind down on that note. Thank you very much for joining us and taking us through the initial numbers that have come through from the WPI data. With that, it is a wrap on this edition of Trading Hour. Thank you very much for tuning in from the entire team. We'll be back with halftime report.